here with me is Stuart. Stuart is from United States, and I'm very lucky to have him because tomorrow morning he's flying back to the States. So, Stuart, tell me, who are you and what do you do?
Yes. Hello, I'm Stewart'em Guenther'em. I'm from the Silicon Valley. I'm a co-founder of an organization called the Venture Capital Private Equity Roundtable. We bring together angel networks, institutional venture capitalists, corporate venture capitalists, and select private equity firms. We have offices in Silicon Valley and look for deal flow that originates in Silicon Valley as well as the globe. The reason I'm here is that for the last year we've been looking to start a new initiative which we're calling Reaching Out. And instead of simply waiting for companies to come to Silicon Valley and meet us, we recognize that we need to reach out to the Silicon Valleys and the Silicon Alleys that are forming around the world in growing economies. And so I came to Poland to find out, is this the right type of place, the right type of entrepreneurial spirit, the right type of opportunity?
Right, you actually answered my next question, which was what are you doing in Poland right now. But what about Szczecin? I know you participated in an event that finished yesterday evening, which was called Startup Weekend Szczecin. That's right. What is your opinion about that, even about the organization, about the speakers, the mentors, the participants, and the startups that was made at that event?
Absolutely. So we are definitely aware of the Startup Weekend model and what Startup Weekend is doing, and we support it. So when I saw that Startup Weekend was happening in Szczecin, that was one of the triggers that led me to come to this trip. And so I actually came here partially to come to this city to participate in this event. What I was surprised to find, very pleasantly surprised to find, there's a strong entrepreneurial drive, there's talent, there's energy, there's people coming together from all over Europe in this city. They came up with some excellent ideas in a very short amount of time. They presented them well, and now the opportunity for them is to do the hard work of taking this drive, taking this opportunity, and turning them into real companies, and my hope, coming to my cities.
Right, so basically you will be coming back to Poland then?
Yes, so there are other regions within Poland that we're interested in. Definitely looking to come back, probably in the coming year. We are looking to organize relationships with partners in Poland. We want to work with Polish entities which are already working in the entrepreneurial community, and then we can empower them and enable them to help these communities even more. And then ultimately, when they think to go international, when they think to go global, that's when we can take the next step.
When you say empower them, does that mean money and some capital to invest in those startups?
So I want to be quite honest. Angels and investors tend to invest close to home. So the likelihood of investment in a large array is small. But what we are looking to do is provide what we hope is information on what we're seeing in Silicon Valley, access to Silicon Valley from a beginning standpoint, thinking about globally, and then when they look to open up a subsidiary or move their headquarters functions to America, to Silicon Valley, to be honest, that's when the investors are going to be most engaged. But that said, longer term, once we see a quality series of companies, we see a pipeline forming, naturally capital goes to where the best opportunities are.
3 tips for people who are working in a startup and just happen not to participate in a Startup Weekend Szczecin.
Absolutely. For all entrepreneurs, there's 3 things, there's more than this, but there are 3 things that you should always consider and always be doing. Persistence, persistence, persistence. And then following that, have a clear understanding of what your market is, have a clear understanding of what the pain point is that you're solving, a clear understanding of how you can monetize your solution, and therefore ultimately scale your product and scale your market introduction.
I asked you the question you asked me before. What's your favorite app?
So I'd say right now my favorite app is actually Google Tracks, which is enables me to track where I've been walking, because I've been very pleasantly surprised that Poland is a walking culture. I enjoy being outdoors. I enjoy walking. It's terrific to see so many people here enjoying the weather and enjoying the parks. So the ability to actually follow where it is I'm going and then share that with friends is terrific. That's the first one, but there are a number of, I'll be honest, there are a few games and also some productivity apps that capture cards and the like.
And one last question. Someone you admire in the internet business. I heard few times that is the toughest question I ever ask. So who would that be for you? Someone worthy, someone who could be, I don't know, a role model, that could say that.
Absolutely. So our viewpoint on venture capital, our viewpoint on investing has to do with a partnership model. It has to do with working closely with the entrepreneur, being part of that team in a meaningful way, and then allowing us to grow from there. There's a gentleman named Dr. Robert Larson, who is a founder of the Woodside Fund, and he epitomizes this focus on that type of team activity. He also epitomizes that awareness and that orientation towards international markets. Another person who does a terrific job of reaching out to global markets and encouraging entrepreneurship is Pitch Johnson with Asset Fund. Those are just two quick ones. I could go on for hours.
Right. Okay, it's been a massive pleasure, Stuart, talking to you. Thanks for sharing time with me, and I hope you still catch your plane on time.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.